In today's walking and talking video lesson, we're going to talk about two things. First, we're going to talk about an expression, which is off the top of my head, and then we're going to talk about differences in pronunciation between the same words. And the root of this difference is in American and British pronunciation. However, some Americans also pronounce it the British way. And then we'll talk about three words that actually are an exception and only have one form of pronunciation. So let's take a walk. And it's a beautiful fall day here on campus. So, off the top of my head, do you know what it means? Well, why am I teaching this today? Honestly, many of my videos are inspired by things that happen in my classroom. So I use this expression today in class. So if you say something off the top of your head, it means that you say it without thinking about it. It's just from memory. So it's just kind of what you remember without using ChatGPT or anything like that. So these words are coming off the top of my head. So first, actually, I am cheating a little bit. I feel like I was about to get hit by a soccer ball, but I didn't. Okay, we have these, and then on the inside here, we have the ones that break the rule. So words like fragile, sterile, docile, mobile, fertile, hostile. That's the American pronunciation. We use the schwa. Let's go up these stairs. I hope this is steady for you. There's more gorgeous leaves to look at up here. Look at that blue sky. Yay, it's not raining today. It was raining the other day. Okay, so I will give you the two different pronunciations. So first, fragile. So that's how we say it usually. But I actually came up with this idea for a video because one of my students said fragile. And I thought, oh yeah, I guess that's okay. I don't say fragile, but yeah, absolutely. So we have fragile with the schwa and fragile with the long I. Next one, docile. During our walk today, we might see a docile cat. But if you're British, you might say docile. Oh, we didn't talk about fragile. Can you see any examples of something that might be fragile? These leaves, if you were to crumple them in your fist, see if we can. They actually were cleaning up the leaves today. This one is not fragile, but you know, sometimes they are fragile. You do this and they go into pieces. Other examples of fragile things, things that are made of glass. Certain types of glass, they could drop and break because they are fragile or fragile. Okay, this is symbolic here, the dragon, which I did learn the Korean for. Yeah, I think it's Yeongdori. Yeongdori is dragon in Korean, I believe. Let's go to a more secluded place. So we have fragile, docile, docile, sterile, and sterile. Sterile, I don't know, I guess people really say that, but it sounds so weird to my ear. During the pandemic, it was really important to keep things sterile. And I guess sterile. Ooh, look at the shadow. That's pretty cool. Just enjoy. Oh, butterfly or something. Nice, nice. That's the building I work in. All right, let's get a big view while we talk about the next one, which begins with an M. Mobile. Your mobile phone, which we don't really say that in the US. Maybe some people do. Or mobile. We say cell phone. In Korea, Konglish, they say handphone, something like that. All right, Next one, fertile and fertile. Fertile. Don't count on me for the pronunciation of the long I because that's not my usual pronunciation. I say fertile. A woman can be fertile. If a woman is fertile, it means she can have children. The opposite is infertile, unable to have children. The earth can be fertile. If it's fertile, then it's really great for growing things. Next, we have a word. It's not a really positive word. It's hostile. So hostile and hostile. If an environment is hostile, it is not friendly. If a person is hostile, they are not friendly. There are many more words like this. Still need to tell you 3 exceptions, so don't go away just yet. But after you finish, you can put some examples in the comments. Another one, a leaf landed on me. Another one, juvenile. Juvenile delinquent and juvenile. Stop acting so juvenile. There's a lot more to say about these pronunciation differences, but for now, let's wrap up with 3 words that do not follow this pattern. Actually, before we do that, check out this sign. So there really are wild boars out here and all these warnings. There's some traps. It's kind of my goal, actually, to see a wild boar in the wild, but obviously from a safe distance. So how exciting would that be? You're waiting for those 3 words. Can you think of them? All right, so the 3 words are reptile, right? We don't say reptile, no, reptile. And profile, like your profile picture. We don't say profile, no, profile. And the last one is exile. We don't say exile, no, exile. So, as promised, here are those 3 words, reptile, profile, and exile. All right, drop some of your own words in the comments, and I look forward to seeing some of your words. Ooh, wild boar stuff.